Now the Spirit of God has declared what the month is to us. He said, the prophetic theme of the month, the supernatural is my new realm in redemption. Can I hear you say that? And I'm believing God that your supernatural nature will become a reality before this month is over. And that is beginning from today. That amen is still low, please. Now, let's start by first. We're looking at the subject in our Sunday services, the supernatural power of love. The supernatural power of love. And I'm taking part 1A in this first service. We'll start by first saying, or first reminding us that our status changed from human and ordinary to a supernatural being of salvation. That means we cease to exist as a mere man. The day we give our life to Christ, we were turned into a spirit being. May I also say this? In Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2, where God created man, I found from scripture that God didn't create human being. There was no record of scripture where he created human being. The Bible speaking in Genesis chapter 2 verse 7, he said, and God formed man out of the dust of the ground. Now he referred to that dust that is formed as man. And God breathed into his nostril the breath of life, and man was turned to what? A living soul. Put it, a spirited soul. A spirit that had a soul. It was man when it was just dust. But when the breath of God came into that dust, it was turned to another being. And that was a spirit that had a soul. Or you call it a spirit being. It was that spirit that was injected into man, the spirit and the living soul that was injected into man, that left man when he fell, when he committed sin. And then man came back to dust. He became man again. So God didn't create man. God created a spirit. A spirit being. Man became a living soul. It was the reason why Adam could name all the animals without anybody telling him the names. It was the reason why, in naming all the animals, Adam named the microorganisms. Living things that couldn't be seen with physical eyes, and never needed any aid, any instrument to see into the invisible. He was seeing everything. He was seeing everything, and he named everything, and God said everything in him was alright. Why? He was a spirit. A spirit being, not a human being. So in the original intent of God for man, he didn't create you a human being. He created you a being that is above human. Man came back to the human level when he lost what will make him to be a spirit being. Praise God. And at what Christ came to do was, he came to restore man to the original intent of God for man. That is a spirit being. That was why he made the first Adam a living soul, but he made the second Adam a spirit being. He brought you back to your status, to your place. But new birth did not introduce us to a religion. New birth brought us into a life, the original life that God made for us, the life above replicated, and that is the original plan of God for man. So you are not a human. When you come into Christ, you are not introduced to a religion. You are not introduced to a code of conduct. You are not introduced into a system, a sect. You are initiated into a life. The God order of life. When this consciousness comes into you, you refuse to just be ordinary. You refuse to be intimidated by life. You tell life, I'm above you. Don't think I'm proud. Don't think I'm cocky. Don't think that I'm full of myself. No, I just know who I am. And nothing just can intimidate me. For what? How can a sergeant be intimidated by a sergeant, be intimidated by a general be intimidated by a sergeant? It's not done. I'm spirit. And I'm not just making a story. I'm just showing you scriptures. Now I declare your understanding come alive now. I command your understanding to open up now. You believe that? Let me hear your loud amen. Jesus brought us into real life, not religion. Stop doing religion. When you stop doing religion and you are into this life, prayer becomes sweet. You are not just, oh God, oh God, oh God. I mean, you are a walking prayer man. Praise God. Genesis John chapter 3, verse 6. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, but that which is born of the spirit is what? Spirit. It's not a spiritual, it's spirit. So when you are born of the Spirit of God, you're born again, you give your life to Christ, you are born in spirit. Now listen, someone might say that, well, when I give my life to Christ, I'm still in the flesh, I'm still me. Adam was in the flesh, but he was a spirit. So wake up. Wake up. He was in the body just like you, but he was practically a spirit brain. Unlimited by the natural things of life, by the force of life, unlimited by time or by anything. Friends, Christianity is not just religion. Christianity is becoming a superman. May your understanding open this morning. I can hear your amen.